Hello everyone, how you all doing tonight? Got a few things to show you. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a bit cold. Rained all day yesterday. Alright, we'll start with this little dime. 1913 Philadelphia. The line across there from the eye back almost looks like they're wearing sunglasses. It's hilarious. But anyway, I got this coin for a very special reason. Because it's got a hole in it. It wasn't terribly expensive. Made a little video about it for Addicted to Minis and Loving It that I think he'll enjoy. Now, the other thing I bought this morning or afternoon, this is in a holder and I'm not sure why. There's really no reason for it. It's worn and it's an S-Mint one, but it's basically in this kind of condition a common date stack coin. Who's out there? Say hello to us. Anyway, this I had a picture. This is Old Faithful, a geyser out in Yellowstone, part of the Wonders of America, silver bars or ingots. This is kind of called an ingot because it's a little bit narrower and very square on the edge. Apparently they made a bunch of these too, and this is the Hamilton Mint. It says the Hamilton Mint right there. These are a little bit collectible because it's a series and people like to collect the whole thing. Now, part of Hamilton Mint made these. One is America the Beautiful, the Everglades, and this is America the Beautiful of the French Quarter, New Orleans. And they have this on the back of them where it says America the Beautiful, in that it's 3/9 fine silver, 75 refers to probably when it was made because they made these between 74 and 75 from what I've been able to gather. This says 74 and it says HM, which in this refers to um, um, Hamilton Mint. Sorry. Now, hello, Michael. Um, yeah, if you run across these America the Beautiful ingots or bars, they're a little bit more collectible. And if the person who's selling them treats them as though they're generic, probably should buy them. And I think these are the same way. They're Wonders of America made by the Hamilton Mint too. So it's these, if they're sold as generic prices, they probably should be higher. They're kind of hard to find. I've only seen a few of them. I saw one with the Wright brothers flyer, just like this, America, the Wonders of America, but I didn't buy it because I bought this French Quarter one, America the Beautiful, plus this Silver Trade Constitutional Mint, fine silver, and it goes through a thing about the Article 1, Section 10 of U.S. Constitution, quoting it, saying that no state shall make anything but gold and silver for a coin for a tender in payment of debts, which we all know they don't do follow that no more. It's USS Constitution on this. It says 1974. I'm assuming they made this in 74. It doesn't look too bad for being that old. Big selling chip coin. But I bought that, and this French Quarter, America the Beautiful bar, ingot, whatever. I think they call them ingots for now, but now I don't have very many silver bars that are 1 ounce. I think those three plus this this is HM, and someone said that stands for Highland Mint. Could be Hamilton Mint too, though. HM, it's just a Morgan dollar design on it, and it says 3/9 plus 1 ounce of fine silver, 1 troy ounce, that is. Now, moving on to a different. This is a Silvertown one, rounded, and it says Silvertown at the bottom. Winchester, Indiana. They're kind of nice. They make good designs. And this one's one I got a year and a half ago, right before Christmas, I think, if I remember correctly. Love, love, love this eagle design on the back. Now, recently I found this one in a bag. My coin dealer bought a whole bunch of 1 ounce generic rounds and a bunch of silver bars. This one too is Silvertown. Does not say Winchester, Indiana on it, but it's the same kind of eagle back on it as this one is. And I like this because this kind of looks like the Walking Eagle 50-cent coin. One of the other ones I got from his collection that he bought was this Pearl Harbor one. And it says December 7th, 1941, 50th anniversary. Down here it says it's 3/9 fine silver. It's kind of hard to read on this. It says 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. But it's considered a generic. A lot of the ones he had in his that he had bought in the last 2 or 3 weeks, because he bought, I guess it was 100, sold almost all of them immediately, and then bought more from the guy. A lot of them have a blank space for people to have etchings done on them. And I don't really care for that kind of silver round. I prefer ones like this where it has a design on both sides. Hello, old country coin collector, sorry. Hope you're having a good night. By the way, Michael, if you haven't checked out Old Country Coin Collector's channel, you should go check him out. He's got videos and stuff too. All right. Now, when you talk about coins with a hole in them like this barber dime, I got this the other day from the jeweler. Got a hole in it. Obviously, it's a peace dollar. But it's a bit of a crying shame because this one is a 1921. And this kind of shape, you're talking about a $60 to $70, $80 coin, roughly. But with a hole in it, it's not worth near that much. But I bought it anyway, just because he told me he had one. I didn't realize when he showed it to me it was a 21, though. Which is a shame because, but this was probably done 40, 50 years ago. So, and this, wearing these coins like pendants on jewelry, or even, I've seen some of these that were mercury dimes with a hole drilled in them and the field cut out of them. And people might wear that as a necklace or even earrings because it wouldn't be real heavy. Oh, this? How much did I get this for? Well, put it in your comment, oh, country coin collector. How much would you probably pay for a 1921 peace dollar with a hole drilled in it like this, with decent design left on it? It's worn and pretty flat on the hair. How much would you pay for it if you found one and someone said, "Hey, you want to buy this?" What would you pay for it? I probably paid more than I should have, but I didn't pay I didn't pay a whole lot more than I should have, because if you go to the pawn shops, they have Morgan dollars, common date 21s, around 30. I would say around 30. Well, you probably wouldn't have been able to buy it then. Let's just put it that way. But if you go to the pawn shop, they have a bunch of Morgan dollars, and the cheapest one they have was a couple 21 Morgan dollars for $35. One of them was worn pretty bad. But most of the other ones, the other dates that were older, they were wanting $40 for them. And they were also wanting $40 for 1 ounce bars and some round designs they had too. I got this for way less than that. And so this too, and this ingot bar, Old Faithful, Wonders of America, made by the Hamilton Mint. And I don't know, you've probably seen this. This is the French Quarter. It's America the Beautiful, which is also made by Hamilton Mint. That's what the HM on this meant. Some people said this one, when I showed it, I asked, people said they thought it was Highland Mint. Might be Hamilton Mint too, though. I really don't know for sure. But I'm starting to get a small stack of these ingot style. There's 3 of them. Silver bars. So I don't have 4 ounces in bars. I have a lot more rounds. By the way, I don't know. AG Stacker said on my comment that he really liked this one. This is an A mark, 3/9 pure silver, 1 ounce round with a Liberty Bell. And they call it Liberty Silver, 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine. Well, it doesn't say fine, it just says silver. It says 3/9 up there. But, you know, when you go online and look at silver, they say a price like, I think it's right around $25. I was just looking at most of the places, 1 ounce bars or rounds that are generic, they were wanting like 25 or 24, 50, 70, whatever it was. I said, you know, as low as. They always put that on there. So if you go there and you go, well, I want one of these, well, you have to click and see how much one costs, because it's usually more, a couple bucks more. Sometimes they have on there any quantity, and that's the price, and it doesn't matter. But when it says as low as, usually you got to buy hundreds, maybe 500 to get the lowest price. And if you only want to buy less than 20, it ends up costing you more. I think it's about $26.50 or so if you just wanted to buy one. So that's why if you go to your coin shop and he's offering these and you can just buy one at a time with cash, you don't have to wait, you don't have to pay shipping, you don't have to do anything. Even if it's about the same price or maybe even 50 cents higher, at least you don't have to wait for shipping. But usually if you use a card, they want even a higher price too. But yeah, if I find more of these America the Beautifuls anytime soon, I'm pretty well sure I'm going to probably buy them, because they're kind of cool and I guess they're a bit collectible. And if I see any more of these Wonders of America, I probably want to get them too. I don't know if they make the square tube for these. I know they make them for bars, but I don't know if they make them for this size. I think the ones they make for bars are this size. And you could take this out of the plastic and stack 20 of them in the tube thing. But if they make a tube for this size, you could stack 20 of them too if you can find them. But granted, the price I saw for America the Beautiful ones on eBay and stuff like this was a bit higher than what I ended up paying for them. This has got some kind of grime right up here. It's kind of stuck to it a little bit. Part of it peeled off. I could probably get the rest of it off pretty easy, just chipping at it with my fingernail, but it's not real important. It is, everybody that reads this will see it's 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. And that's what they'll be, worried about. Not whether it's got a little grime on it. This one's got tremendous toning on both ends, on the front and back, which I'm not sure how they stored this, because this is probably made in the 70s as well. This doesn't have a date on it or nothing. But when you look down here at the bottom, it shows people watching the geyser erupt. According to this, it says it erupts with about 10,000 gallons, 200-degree water, nearly boiling, so you don't want to be too close to it. It says 120 to 170 feet into the air. And this says there's more than 200 other 200 geysers in Yellowstone. And the reason why is because Yellowstone sits on top of a supervolcano that's not erupted in a long time. Ever does, we're in trouble. But anyway, I don't know what else to talk about tonight. Could sort some dimes. I don't really feel like doing that. So ask a question if you have one. The reason why I say I could sort dimes is because I got a black box with carded dimes in it. It's a 9-inch box, probably about 8 inches of dimes. And I could very well take the dimes out and fold them into the bigger box I have. Anyway, I see that Dolls Dolly is going live. I might zip over to her live stream for a few minutes. I went live for a bit, and I want to say hello. She usually drops in mine, but since she was going live, probably didn't have time. So I'm going to wish everybody a good night, and I'm going to go ahead and run. So Michael Melton and Old Country Coin Collector, thanks for stopping by. And if you got time, stop at Dolls Dolly's live stream and say hello to her too. But I'm going to wish everyone a good night, and I'm going to go ahead and go. And see you next time.